Hey, what's up, everybody? How we doing today? My name's Guillermo Lopez. These are my predictions here. Look at that. Looks like I got big, gnarly black arms coming out of my head. Awesome. Yes, these are my predictions here for the AFC and the NFC divisional matchups here. Got a picture of my man Bo Jackson up on the wall here. That's an original poster, folks. That's from back in the day. That's why it's all crinkly and it does kind of look weird. I got some horns here. Oh well, we'll go with it. I've been showing my son Connor a lot of highlight videos lately of Bo Jackson. He's his favorite Raider, and I think that's pretty cool. So this is for my son as well as it is for you. We have some great matchups here. 4 more games this weekend. 7 games left in the season. So we have, let's look at the NFC side here first. Okay, we have the Seattle Seahawks hosting the New Orleans Saints, rematch from earlier in the season. I don't put a lot of stock in rematches. I don't think you get too much out of when one team played the other. It's just so much changes here from week to week. So many adjustments are made. It's a copycat league, so teams tried out different things, and what a team looked like in week 10 or week 15 is not necessarily what they're going to look like in the playoffs. So, looking at this matchup here, let's take the Seahawks defense versus the New Orleans Saints offense. Drew Brees got punked. The whole offense got punked last time they played up in Seattle. I do not see that happening again. I think they will find a way to get the ball to Jimmy Graham. They go about 5 or 6 deep in the receiver position. I think mixing up formations, sliding receivers around, I think they'll be able to get the ball downfield and certainly score more points and look better than they did the last time. As far as the Seahawks defense goes, Seahawks defense is a great defense. They're very strong. They're very stout. I think they'll be able to stuff the ball. See, what the Saints have been doing, what a lot of people didn't predict they would do, especially against the Eagles last week of the playoffs, was they ran the ball. Even without Pierre Thomas, who's probably their best rusher. The Eagles made Mark Ingram look good, and he hasn't done that. I think he's had 2 good games his whole career. He's been in the league 3 years. So either way the Saints go about it, the Seahawks should have an answer for them. The Seahawks' front 4 is menacing. I think their linebacking core is underrated, and their secondary, the Legion of Doom, no longer the Legion of Dope. I think they'll give the Saints all that they can handle. So it should be another chess match there, but I do think the Saints will have more success than they did in the first game. When you look at the Seahawks offense versus the Saints defense is very capable of going out and getting the ball, putting the Seahawks in difficult positions, 3rd and long, things like that. But they're not an overpowering type defense. The thing with the Seahawks offense is they lost their way just a little bit. The offensive line has not been able to assert itself. Marshawn Lynch has not gotten loose in the last few games. And without having Percy Harvin in the lineup, which he probably won't play, losing Sidney Rice later on in the season, there's not a huge threat. I think the Seahawks receivers are capable. Golden Tate should get a lot of attention, so that should free up Baldwin and Curse. The tight end, I'm blanking on his name right now for the Seahawks. He used to play for the Raiders. He's actually made some nice catches this latter part of the season. One thing, though, I will say about the Seahawks, I watch them a lot because I'm up here in Oregon, and that's the game that's always on TV, is I do not like the red zone offense. I think they get a little bit lost when they're in the red zone, and if the Saints are able to have them kick field goals instead of scoring touchdowns, they should have a great chance to win the game. All that being said, in Seattle, 12th man, not 6th man, 12th man, everything going on around there. People trying to pay Marshawn Lynch's fine for not speaking to the media. That area is whipped up in a frenzy, and I think the Seahawks should take care of the Saints. You look at the other NFC matchup. You have the San Francisco 49ers just won in Green Bay, traveling into Carolina. The Panthers, 2 great defenses. I think each defense matches up great against each other's offense. If we look at the Carolina defense versus San Francisco 49er offense, in the Green Bay game, Colin Kaepernick had some big runs, not only that run late in the 4th quarter to help seal the victory, but he got loose a few times. Green Bay does not have a great defense to contain a rushing quarterback. I think Carolina is a much different story. Carolina's front 4 is fierce. They should be able to get after the quarterback, getting to the getting to the quarterback on the pass rush. A lot of times negates quarterback trying to run. But even if Colin Kaepernick is able to get outside on the edge, I think that Carolina has the linebacking core to spy Colin Kaepernick, keep him contained. When you do that, though, you allow for other options, other passing options, which the San Francisco 49ers have now. Crabtree's healthy, and Quan Bolden's had a great year. Vernon Davis is one of the sickest tight end receiving threats in the league. So I think that I think Carolina will try to squash the rushing game, force Kaepernick to pass. Kaepernick probably could make a, you know, you look at Kaepernick, and I hate to poo-poo him, but he just doesn't have a high completion percentage, and he seems to get a lot of his yards on 1 or 2 passes. I don't think he's a very consistent downfield passer. So we'll see how Carolina attacks San Francisco offense. On the other side of the ball, I think that San Francisco 49ers defense is very much up to the task of stopping the Carolina Panther offense. I think they will be able to, I think they'll be focused on stopping the run. Carolina also likes to run. They'll have their 3-headed running monster out there. Cam Newton will have Steve Smith to throw to. He's healthy. He's going to play. Olsen is a great receiving tight end as well. I mean, these teams are very similar if you look at them. Great pass rushing, solid defense all the way throughout, grinded out kind of offense, capable of big plays. Quarterbacks capable of putting the ball down and running with it. But I'm going to go with San Francisco in this game. I think San Francisco has some mojo. I've been using that word liberally this year. But I think they just have the look. They got to the Super Bowl last year. They have the look of meaning business. I think they're peaking at the right time. I think that it's all systems go. And I anticipate the 49ers winning in Carolina. Wow, it's a long video. Sorry, everybody. You look at, on the AFC side of the ball, Colts versus New England. Great matchup here. Historic matchup. Used to be Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady. Throwing the ball around. You know what? Let's just stop this right here at the NFC matchup, okay? Let's make 2 videos. So that's my NFC preview, all right? So we have, I predict Seahawks should be victorious against the Saints, and I predict that the 49ers should be able to go into Carolina and get a win, setting up a juicy NFC West rematch, Game 3 for chance to go to the Super Bowl. Thanks for watching, folks. Video 2 for the AFC coming up shortly. All right.